MPs say that it's time to narrow the gap between paternity and maternity leave benefits and level the playing field for parents of newborns who may need a little bit more help. And they were debating a proposed amendment to improve parental support. In a parliamentary session that lasted over 2 hours, Sherlyn Sia tells us more.
On each appropriate activities.
It's all about boosting support for new mums and dads by normalizing parental involvement in raising children. Under the proposed amendments, government-paid paternity leave from next year will double from 2 to 4 weeks for fathers of Singaporean children. Unpaid infant care leave will also double to 12 days a year for each parent.
This bill will strengthen our support for parents in managing their work and family commitments, as well as to encourage greater shared parental responsibility in caregiving. The government is committed to this cause and will continue to review our measures to provide greater assurance to young couples as they think about starting and growing their families.
But the additional 2 weeks of paternity leave will only be implemented on a voluntary basis for the time being, to give employers time to adjust. This prompted questions about when it will be required by law.
Would the ministry consider also setting a clear timeline on when the enhanced benefit will be made mandatory? Such a clear signpost will give both clarity and impetus to companies.
The government has also indicated that there are plans to make this change mandatory in due course, and this cannot come soon enough. And I hope that we have a firm commitment about when this is expected to happen.
There were also calls to more closely match paternity leave benefits with maternity leave that can currently go up to 16 weeks.
While the increase in paternity leave from 2 to 4 weeks, including for self-employed workers, is a step in the right direction, one wonders, is it bold enough? Is it a missed opportunity to signal an intent to work towards narrowing or closing the gap between maternity and paternity leave?
Equalizing parental leave is a step forward towards reducing these gender stereotypes, and I hope the government will seriously consider this.
The MPs also asked if there could be extra childcare leave entitlement for parents with more children, and additional support for specific groups like adoptive and foster parents, single unwed parents, as well as the sandwich generation who care for both young children and elderly parents. Plus, more targeted subsidies to help parents of children with special needs.
Children with disabilities often require more specialized care and incur higher expenses than their peers. Their parents shoulder additional financial, physical, and emotional challenges. These are challenges they don't see coming, challenges that affect all income levels.
Beyond leave allowances, MPs also suggested ways to better incentivize employers to implement parental support measures and policies to make sure those who take up leave benefits are not penalized in their careers. The debate continues on Tuesday, with a response expected from the Social and Family Development Ministry.